This room is purposely for controlling, like you are capturing the images. You'll be able also to observe your patient. You see you have the microphone here, you can see. So this is the microphone. You have the speaker on the other side. This is the primary console. Usually you use this one for exposing, and then we have the software here. We are going to open the software, and once you open the software, it will automatically turn on that one. And then we'll close the door because we'll do one exposure. Ensure that there is nobody in the room apart from the patient when you are doing the exposure to avoid X-ray exposures. Now we switch on the system. It takes about less than a minute. It's opening the detector. The detector is always at the back, and you see here, you have to wait until the detector tells you it's ready. Then you can start to initialize the patient information. So give it time. Once it's ready, then you can start. For this case, we are going to select a patient that already exists in the system. We have a RK. Now once we select RK, and then we can select the exam, like we'll do the ribs. Once you selected, you see here, this part of the program becomes active. But for already captured image, this part is inactive, meaning you cannot do any exposure. And then if you want to reset, maybe this image was not captured, you come to this part, you click reset, and then this part will become active. But for this case, you'll do a new part, which is the ribs. And then once you've selected the part, this one now, for this case, because you are doing a patient that was already in the system, we were not able to select the part. But if we are doing a new patient, for example, you see here you can select the organ, like use the chest, lateral, posterior, anterior, and then you select, you double click the part. Once it's here, you click OK. That part will come here, you see. We have that examination here. So you can select, let's say you're doing the sternum, and then now it's time to adjust the doses, the kV, the MA. So for this case, you reduce the kV because our patient is not that big. Can use at least 50. And then what's remaining is for you to expose. So on this console, you see this is the exposure button. It has two parts, this part and this part. So normally you have to prepare and then expose. Here you'll have this part blinking green, and then when you expose it becomes yellow. Same with this primary console here. You have this part with an exposure. It will show when you are exposing. Now in 3, 2, 1, we expose. It's green, and then you capture the image. The system, after capturing the image, it will filter the image, process the image until you have a clear image, and then from there you can do post-processing, like you can do the contrast. You select the contrast, and then you right click your mouse, and then you drag to adjust. If you want to add the brightness also, you can right click and then adjust. If you want to crop, just move this one here. You are cropping the image. And then, like you only want to capture the part that was exposed. So we have our image. We click OK. Now before you do that, if you need to print this image, we can also save that image. You press here to save. You can come here, and then from there you can select maybe the orientation of your film, and then you can drag the image. You have the image there. Now it's selected to only print one image. You have the image there. I can adjust the image. And then you can click print. Once you print, use our printer, it will print the image and you'll have it in a film like this. And then you can issue it to your patient. After that, you exit and then you save the exam. It goes back to the work list. You can select another patient. Simple as that. And then after that, because you are not doing any other patient, you just come here, you close the system. It will shut both this primary console, the secondary console. You can even feel like that even the generator will go off. After you are done, you go to the mains circuit breaker. You switch off your X-ray. So you start first by switching off from here, and then you can switch off your detector from here, and then you switch off and you are done.